Welcome, guys, to Mixed Gaming 190. Just a small little stream tonight. We have a wormhole, a C4 wormhole, that we have like a base of. But then we have wormholes connected to it. Obviously, there is a wormhole here that Corp is setting up a Athenor, and so we are fleeting together to possibly blow it up. Or they did see that we were here, so they did send us a message asking if they could pay us out instead of destroying it. We'll see how it goes. So please enjoy. I'm in a Discord call with all my other friends, so I'm going to join that. You'll hear them too. Yeah, I'm going to get back in that.
Back out up the force field. Yeah, make sure you have your overview. You can see warp points on the map, because then you can at least have a couple of escape spots, and strategic warp points. Okay, they're wondering, can we broker partial payment and then finish payment when the anchoring is complete? What do we think?
I think that's fair.
We'll say 400 million initial.
Sure.
You
Yeah. should increase it though. Be like, now we're at 780 though, because you made us wait and you wasted our time. We could have gone and done something.
No.
I guess we'd committed to this anyways, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we can get some cred, some street cred for honoring our deals, you know? Instead of being...
Little wormhole
You know-
alliance.
You know they were just pulling up as much info on our corp as they could.
Oh, yeah. I think the fact that we went on that low-sec roam last night and had a fight, and that looks pretty good for like,
Yeah.
oh, there was
Yeah.
a few hundred million. Like, he just wanted to shoot it, but if there will.
He
Yeah,
asked,
exactly.
have we done this before? I said, by this, do you mean anchoring a structure, defending a structure, or destroying a structure? And either way, yes to all of the above.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Be like, we've never taken
we've
payment
never-
though. That's weird.
Yeah, we've never taken payment. That would be new and fun.
That's true.
Tonight there's gonna be a shakedown somewhere near Jay's base. Tonight there's gonna be trouble, so fleet up and keep the pace. It's true. They offered to pay us off, so it's not even like extortion. We didn't say give us money or else we blow it up. It's like,
Yep.
if we give you money, will you freaking go away? And we're like, yeah.
Should we ask for an even billion?
No.
That's they save their structure. They get defense for the 15 minutes that it needs to anchor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's our time we're at?
12, just under 13. Tell them it takes time to unanchor the warp disrupts, so if they want to do it when possible.
Maybe once they pay money, then we unanchor those. The first.
Yeah, but it
installment,
takes. That's what I'm saying, is that it takes
Yeah.
time for the warp disrupts to unanchor.
That way they don't think that we're just playing them.
That, as well as like try to put more of a clock for like, it's not like, oh, we can go immediately. It's like, no, you gotta wait. So rolling to defend.
That's a great meme late.
Should I have them pay me and then I'll send it to the Corp, or should I have them send it to the
Yeah.
Corp direct?
Either way, either one.
I'd do the Corp.
Yeah, do the Corp. Makes it seem more legitimate. Oh yeah, can you send to other Corps?
Yeah.
You can? Okay, cool. Tune up jailbreak match.
Yeah, you can send money straight to a Corp late.
Actually, I'm struggling. Can you?
I don't know if you can. Actually.
No, you just confuse them. They're like, I can't send it to Katolis. What the freak?
Yeah. Spencer.
No, you can give money if you right click, like the gold link.
Do you want to align to second warp disrupt bubble? I think you have anchoring 5, just like me, so we'd be the ones to unanchor these, so we can do them a bit faster if they send the money.
Copy.
Show a good face. Just double check you have anchoring 5 real quick. Otherwise you can't. Or anchoring 4 is what you need, but yeah, just that you have anchoring. I'm pretty sure you got it too.
Anchoring 4.
You have anchoring 4?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect, that's what you need for these ones.
And warp disrupt 2.
Propulsion jamming 5. Maybe you don't have propulsion jamming 5 actually.
Which site did
I
you need me
dropped
at?
it in fleet chat if you
5.
you have a 5. Okay. Just align to second warp disrupt bubble.
Okay. Warp point 2. Warp
Second
point.
warp disrupt
Yeah.
bubble. There's a million locations, yeah. But that way I won't have
You should be able to
slow-
right click on the bubble and yeah.
Well, guys, doesn't seem like we're gonna get any PvP action.
He's not
today.
on grid, so he's got to go through the
But-
locations.
Our corp is getting paid out, which is pretty good. I think we're talking about
Let me know
800 million.
if I saved it wrong. I
Pretty
saved
good.
that point.
There's
We
warp
did prep
point
it quite a
2,
bit,
warp
but-
disrupt point 2.
It was actually pretty exciting. It's our first time
Put
ever.
some
Like,
spaces.
we've blown
should be
up
at the very
other
top
sites before
and
and other
locations, yeah.
Second warp
stations,
disrupt
but
bubble, got it.
Cool, it's perfect.
Just
it's
want me
cool
aligned to it?
be with the group.
Yeah,
and
yeah. If they send him the money, then you warp,
like
and you'll
bartering with
unanchor
the
that
other
one, and
corp,
I'll
not
anchor
to
the other
blow up
one,
their
so that
stuff,
way I don't have
which
to
is cool.
slow boat out of one to the
Sorry,
other
it's not
one,
super active right now,
slow boat
but-
to it. Takes 2 minutes to
Thank
unanchor.
you for
so
joining.
Come.
no money yet, huh?
Yeah, you can. You just have to enter the name and then transfer.
Oh, he says done. Oh yeah, it worked. He sent
It's
money.
there.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
On my way. I won't be able to pick it up.
I launched it
just-
for corporation, so you should be able. Oh yeah, cargo. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, they definitely need some help. Teach them about rolling. Do we want to be big chads and just say first payment is enough? Use the rest of the money to get some rollers?
Let's see how cool they are.
Is this a big corp?
No, they said they're small.
No. I just am trying to figure out any alt corps they might have by saying, is there anyone else that we should add to our blue list for temporarily?
Oh, that was smart.
Because that way we'll know who we're fighting as well.
Mm-hmm.
The member count's only 12 in that corp.
C2. Alright.
Vanguard Initiative. Okay.
Oh, shield pulsar.
You're gonna have to slow boat over here because I can't work on it.
Okay. All right. Okay.
All I can do is remove it from my overview.
I won't let you on anchor. All right.
Nope.
I thought if I launched for corporation. All right. Well,
We're learning stuff too.
yeah. Now we know that we need a interdictor, an actual interdictor, not just these or disrupt.
I don't know, those aren't terrible.
No, we can do both, but we need an interdictor to pull people out of warp. Along
Oh, the interdictor. Yeah. Not a saber, but an interdictor.
yeah.
While we're waiting, I'll check my PI. I should have to update it tomorrow. Check. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours.
Did you? So you're taking those down?
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
been paid.
Microorganisms,
Yeah.
which
Okay.
is good.
Yes.
They're all in process, which is great. Got viral agents that we're making.
5 minutes till the core.
Nice. won't
I
check
mean,
the rest.
to be honest, that Tengu was probably cloaked up around, saw the bubbles being dropped around there, watched us warping around at different points, and was like, "This looks official as shit."
I would say let's go back to scouting the wormholes is probably our best bet right now.
Yeah.
To have one person at each wormhole.
I'll head to BIX. That's their low sec connection.
Yes.
Happy International Tops Day.
You guys are fine with how I'm talking in local, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'll go to
I didn't even-
UKD.
I don't know that I would 2 minute. Just we don't know if there's other people cloaked up in here.
Yeah,
What
I
is
was
that?
just trying to build
Go.
good faith.
Yeah.
Tapple or table?
Okay, tell them that the second bubble's being unanchored 2 minutes.
Everybody got a wormhole? Someone in the hole in the wall is asking questions in Alliance chat.
In Alliance chat or the hole in the wall standing? The one about why we didn't come to the op. I was just leaving it. I figured Scythe knows that this is a small corp, and yeah. I figure we could respond to Zythe after.
Hmm.
I'm gonna walk away, but I will be able to hear the pulse and tell you guys I gotta move by water.
Warp disrupts are down.
Perfect.
Okay, so we did take
Do we have
payment.
anyone at DMN?
If not, I can go there. Where was it at?
Yeah, do you want to go to DMN?
Yep. Warp it now.
Okay.
Yeah, no blowing up, but they did pay us 400 million. We're deciding now
Oh,
if we
you
want
switched.
to
Oh, Clodon switched to their
take the other half
Discord.
as well, or just let them be. Explain more about wormhole space, about like
Drop off
rolling
this
the
one, and
wormholes
I
so
can
nobody else
pick up the
comes into
other.
your system, taking control, all that stuff.
Disrupt.
We'll see.
Grab more ammo.
Thanks, Lakeville. Oh, okay. Lakeville, do you want to go to IWZ?
You guys want to hop over and have a chit chat?
If we're running defense for them, then yeah, I think that'd be fine. If we all just jump into their Discord.
You
All
want to
right,
just add
popping
if you-
over.
Just picked up earlier this year.
Here
Well,
comes
guys, we're
my
joining
Corp
this,
members.
the group's
Yeah, we're running
Discord and
defense,
talking to
so
them. So.
I want to be in the same area now.
Okay.
Okay, anywhere we want the warp disrupt platforms on any hole, or just store them?
Probably just store them.
What are you guys' plans for the C2? Like industry or just a hopping off place?
We're not going to do any manufacturing or anything. It's mostly to have a safe hop off, like you're saying.
Plus, jump out of the. It's got jump into low sec every now and then for some PvP, and then hop out or just have a space to retreat to.
Gotcha.
Has anybody taught you about hole controls? Rolling holes and stuff like that?
Yeah, we've been talking about it. I was just telling your comrade here that we've had a busy day getting ready in a lot of other ways, and I didn't get the chance to bring in the praxis to start rolling things.
We totally get it. How many of you guys are there? And like, what's kind of like the you don't have to tell me if that makes you uncomfortable. We started off in a C1 and got evicted a couple times and slowly built our way into a C4. So, just wondering
Yeah, we're a smaller crew right now. Got friends along the way. Lots of old friends. Not all of whom were able to make it today. We've got a crew, but D-Scan was pretty clear that we were not going to be able to match you guys. So we figured we wouldn't even try.
Tabletops. Tabletop day. I did not know it was an
Britt,
international.
is there a hole that
tabletop
you want
day.
my Naga on?
That's awesome.
I think we have someone
Did
at
you do
each
anything
hole
fun?
currently, so if you want to stick with the station.
I did some games.
It is ready for the core, by the way.
There's a Magic pre-release
whenever you want to
this
dock up and
weekend,
install
I really wanted
that.
to go, but it kind of sucks
Yeah,
for
I think
myself.
we're just
I don't know
just
many
about to bring it
people.
over.
You should have brought fireworks. Dang it.
Yeah, but hey, happy International Tabletop Day. Hope you did something fun.
Now I want somebody to splash in, because then it get exciting.
Then you get the content and the ISK.
Yeah.
Well, I did get to destroy an Astero, so you know.
Oh no.
Yeah, if things go well, I'll earn that back rather quickly.
Very fast. Do you guys have a porpoise?
Do not have a porpoise yet.
Yeah. There's one specific ore site that's really good money to mine. It's called the Average Frontier. There's one Ness rock with like 1.5 billion of Ness, depending on market value. But yeah. So.
Yeah, we're not miners, but whenever we have that Nest rock pop up, we always mine it out because it's just worth the time.
Exactly.
That sucks. So many signatures, and like most of them are wormholes.
Yeah, when I was scanning your hole earlier, you guys had so many connections. One of them's collapsed. It was 6 connections initially.
Yeah, we were saying earlier that it was two dead connections yesterday when we started this. So we were monitoring it then, but obviously lost track.
It's hard when you don't have a mega corp too. Like
Yeah.
we've run into that our last structure, that was how we lost it, was we just couldn't maintain 24/7 control.
Now we're just trying to defense while their Athenor activates. We're just gonna hang out around the wormholes.
15 minutes on the repair timer.
Nobody comes in. Kind of hoping people come in because then there's a fight, but still not. We're just helping them out, which is pretty cool. We wish when we were a little corp like this, somebody did that to us.
How many stations do you guys have now?
They mentioned we started a C1 and it got destroyed.
We have a few spread across. We still have a couple in our initial C1 that we kind of use for industry still.
Help us out.
Yeah.
And then we've got our C4 stations.
Taking the C4 was really
Part of an
fun.
alliance that has some other stations we can access as needed.
Yeah, I was taking a look. You guys are a pretty big alliance, it seems.
Yeah, initially when we joined, it was supposed to be kind of a semi-alliance, and then it turned into a real alliance. Yeah.
And there's a bit more than what looks like it. There's a coalition going on that you can't. There's no in-game function to show it, so
I forget
a
about
decent
that,
amount of blue doxing. Yeah.
It's always hard to tell who's friendly with who.
Yeah. Exactly. But it looks like you guys have some friends with goons.
I mean, a group this old, we've got friends all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've taken breaks off and on for years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like you always get drugged back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
we
just
did-
no other game like it, right? So,
yeah, did some low or nullsec for a while, and then got tired and left, and then stopped playing and then came back. And
Yeah, it kind of seems like the way CCP's headed that things look pretty good. I'm at least moderately optimistic. I mean, everybody's got their own opinions about the various attempts at first-person shooters and stuff like that they've made, but yeah, we'll have to see. A lot's changed, and also not a lot's changed over the years.
Most definitely.
Crap. I gotta mute myself.
Thought that was an in-game oh crap, not a...
Yeah, that's.
Never know with him.
What's our timer?
11 minutes.
11 minutes till repair, or 11 minutes till core drop?
Yeah. Till repair. They got the core in already.
Sweet. I'm sitting out in safe area, just aligned to station, so
Not a bad call.
just because I didn't have a wormhole to be at, so I didn't know where the best place to be. This is a little more centralized of the data.
I'm gonna hop over, let the guys know what's going on. I'll be right back.
Good.
Well, not much going on. Sorry, guys. It's a slow action stream. Really just paying attention to see if we see any
I'm back.
splash from
Kid woke up,
this.
is all.
Or anybody coming in, seeing if anybody any players come in, so we can help guard the station. Pretty cool. It's a little mini alliance.
Yeah, they're heading back.
Alliance we have with them. Which is great.
Sounds good.
Is it really? Really have no idea to fix that. That starts turning all the bits.
Did I miss anything interesting in chat while I was gone?
Nothing new.
No, nothing new.
Any updates on the Goons war against Lebanon Block?
I think when I joined this chat, it changed all their voices back up.
Probably would have to ask like Warlock or something.
Is that better?
You guys ever flown around with the null groups?
Not one of the bigger groups.
How was that?
The Leaf Fleet.
And I mean, I'm sure we'll have lots as we make our way through, but kind of seems like hole control's the biggest thing we need to learn more about, and
Is that better, Sicko?
be more proactive with.
And even my mic close to my mouth, if that's better.
Somewhere
Just...
to go. So I guess maybe we should have had a tower or something to rally around, and bring in the rolling battleships and stuff like that, just so that we had somewhere safe to bring them to. Probably would help.
And you guys have a rolling fit for the wormhole?
Yeah, I do.
Cool, perfect. Right on. If you didn't, that can be a little annoying to figure out.
Open up the stream, see what it is. What it is.
Have you looked at the size required, or like the total mass for the different hull designations to kind of calculate out which directions you should be going, hot and cold?
Test,
there's
test.
some infographics about it.
There's a lot of good work out there.
Yeah. Are any of you skilled into Hicks?
Yes, very much. So.
Okay.
Better. I just need to turn up my volume somehow.
Because sometimes the numbers, yeah, the amount, the maximum mass of a wormhole can deviate by 10% up or down. And so sometimes even when
Hopefully that's better.
with the graphics that you see, sometimes you can still end up
Just
with
try
an
it again.
awkwardly critted hole. And if you just fit up a Hick with the anglers,
Test.
prop mod over prop, then you can go in tight.
Sounds better. Hopefully it's better for you guys.
In an awkward spot.
My understanding is the little holes, the little frigate ones, there's no way to roll those, right?
Correct. Pretty much. It would take you all day.
And they re-get their mass every like 4 hours or something. They regen a certain amount, so it's
Yeah.
theoretically it's possible, but in reality it would be a nightmare.
Buy a new PC.
Okay. Hopefully this is better.
Live even wormhole space.
I'm gonna wear out that key, I swear.
You're right. Yeah, make some friends. And then, you played long enough so you know everything is ammo.
But good news, guys. I have money finally. I had
wormhole
the
space,
previous years that I
even
was
if you
on.
know you're gonna lose,
I did a lot of PI, like I said before.
just try to throw
So,
something at
and I
people if they're messing around
I don't know, in the game, I kind of like a hoarder. I hoard everything just to see like how much I have, but then rarely sell it. Some part of it was also I'm not
Does that make sense?
really skilled much into selling, so I paid decent amount or quite a bit of tax, which I should skill into. But I finally sold to my PI. Sold a lot of it actually. Just one station, I had. Overall, I had probably 1.5 billion, almost 2. I sold a decent amount of it, so now instead of what I was at, show you.
That's where eviction is the easiest to happen. Just don't make anything emotional or personal.
Yeah, some of the seeds are not even.
Seven. So earlier today, I was at 72 million. Now I'm all the way up to 1.3 million. So, big step. Not doing much with it though. Just sitting there, hanging out. Goal is to get at least 2 billion, potentially 2.5. Then I will get in a battleship. As I talked about before, either I'm gonna try to get into the
2.5 days at least was enough to kind of keep.
I want to get the Marauder. That would be cool.
Keep
But
the stations fairly safe.
I need to train and everything.
Yeah, I mean, you will lose your station. At some
So
point.
either
Someone
the
will come
Raven.
alongside. There's fleets, and that's all they do is they just roam
No,
space.
sorry,
For stations
none of
to
those.
shoot.
the rattlesnake,
so I would definitely
because I'm skilled. I'm running the Gila right now, so I'm skilled into the drones
so
and
definitely put
the
aside, like, a
missiles. I'm
percentage
heavily skilled into missiles.
eventually.
So either the rattlesnake
Um,
or I want to try this, the Barghest, just because it's fully missile based, and since I'm heavily skilled into missiles,
I guess I would be less worried.
it would be
about
fun.
Lone
I already made a
just
fit.
because, like,
I'll show
they,
you.
they probably have a home system in K-Space. And, like, I would think that they would be less inclined to.
I know it could use a lot of work,
proceed in the
but
whole
it
track
was just a
down,
quick
like,
thing.
A day later, you know, when
Rapid
No.
heavy,
out and stuff.
No, they keep
So,
a fleet and they'll
missiles,
control your
heavy,
Oh, I gotcha. They
high
stay in the
damage.
hole. Got it.
Yeah.
And this
The
one
whole fleet
has a
stays,
bonus to
They'll set up a tower with a bubble for some shield, and they'll
all
keep
missile,
hull control. It's really hard to move stuff.
all
in and
missiles.
out.
Doesn't matter. So just do
So another thing, you guys already have a
get
tower,
the DPS up to
but,
1,000,
go
almost
ahead
1,200.
keep some
Good. Do need to
shield
work on the
and stuff
capacitor,
in
of
there,
course.
and then, you
Probably
don't
could
have to
use
online it, but just keep that tower active.
not a micro
So
warp
if your
drive.
station is
Probably.
getting
I don't know why I have
attacked,
that on.
you
Probably
can
be
jump to the
afterburner.
tower and use that as sort of a staging point, or try to save some stuff if they have hull control and you're struggling to get stuff out. That can be a good sort of way to just be like, yeah, we got a couple billion that we're trying to save, but
That's not actually our tower. That's just somebody that's been in here for a while.
oh really?
Yeah. Actually, while we were looking around, he had jumped to a different wormhole
Yeah.
yesterday, and we
Do
blew
afterburner.
him up. Blew her up.
Like there we go.
So it's
Don't need to go
somebody
too
else,
fast,
their
but decent
kill
pace.
board is
So,
only losses.
Yeah. Get the DPS up to
Most towers are inside of
1,200.
holding
And stations as well.
Let's see, 1147. Let's see if we can change it.
Have experience with those.
Oh yeah. But a couple of the other C2s that I found, yeah, like three members in the Corp, and they've got like
Yes.
three upwells.
Yeah. If you had seen our stations, it would have been all like, oh, there's
It's not going to show. But,
certain number of upwells, but then, we have.
oh, I don't even have any drones in there, too. So that's
Three.
total all missile damage. This is missile
Is the
based,
station
but
online?
Station just went online.
Yep.
It's still low power until
So.
you fit it with a
Yep.
module.
pretty cool. That's the goal. 2.5 billion. Do those. Get that. Then I can participate in more. I can do a lot more level 4 missions. Trying to do the Tengu in level 4 missions. I'm just scared because I spent a lot on it. I don't want to waste it. Don't want to mess up. But yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna switch
you
channels
too.
now.
I want to watch the pulse of the station.
Oh, you missed that. That's when it goes.
Oh, that's the pulse. It's when it finishes repair.
Repairs. Yeah.
Dang, is there a pulse? Full power.
I think all the lights just come on.
Yeah, we'll come to the Athenor, see what it looks like. I have previous videos, I think, on the YouTube of what it looks like when we did ours. It looks really cool.
Say if you have a couple of spots where you can be completely off of D-scan.
Oh yeah, that's where we've been living for the last. Well, not living, but yeah, we've got a few keep saves. I guess we call them keep saves that are out of D-scan range.
Let's wait for them to put this stuff in. Look at that moon behind it too. Beautiful. One day. Hopefully that my mic is better for you, Sicko. Test, test, test. Test, test, test.
Sorry, hang on a sec. The tune that's in there
hopefully you can hear them. They're not really saying anything important right now, but
No, I destroyed the wreck with Ustero.
No, on the way back. Systems with the pit. The one that connects into Heisek.
Our smartphone's good to start next filling.
one day I'll get it started. Probably trying to figure it out now.
I think you might need a session change in order to get the privileges too. Sorry, this is taking a second.
Oh no, you're good. Shouldn't need a session change, but
We'll find out in a moment.
Sicko, if you do want to matter, or anybody who's watching and does watch this later, I'm gonna try to stream Fridays, at least a set schedule, Friday nights. I was streaming either Eve or any other online game. There are some games I want to play. So Fridays is going to be a set schedule. Tuesdays are also going to be a set schedule, not of a stream, but just uploading videos. Unfortunately, I don't have access to uploading videos yet on Twitch, but I do have access to all the lights turned on in Athenor.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks guys. I think I owe you 300 mil.
Go ahead and keep it.
You should. Oh no, we'll send it to you. That was the deal.
Yeah.
You're all good.
Yeah. All good.
That's
Fun little
depending on the time, if you need more help for fleets and stuff. I mean, I have I have a max skilled Hector pilot. I don't fly it very often, but I have
Sorry, listening to
T2
them.
bubbles and everything on it, so
Yeah, Friday nights I will for sure go live, stream. Tuesdays I will be trying to publish a video, post a video up of either Magic or D&D,
you too?
anything. Mixed gaming. We have a variety of games between video games, play D&D.
Yeah, that
We
was
also
the plan,
play
was just to
Magic
kind of
a
keep
lot.
it to that guy.
Decent amount, I should say now.
Yeah, I didn't look at the tower.
That's the goal.
He doesn't have any defenses on the tower.
Got like mute and a bunch of shield resist.
Yeah, we've been watching those guys for a little while. Not terribly.
Oh, we're just going back to Xadia too.
Your guys' hair
Don't know if we're gonna do anything. Might mind. Since we have a whole fleet together, but may also just do our own things.
That was
That's-
one of the factors.
Which one?
the interbus.
Interbus. Wow. Those are old.
That is what we said. I
Usually we work to a different one.
Well, I don't know. If
So many
there's-
connections
there's
between these wormholes. I keep getting lost.
if the
I think I'm going the right way.
abandoned structures, maybe they go back to Interbus. Yeah.
One thing, when you're doing wormholes, please remember to bookmark your wormholes. If you plan on trying to go back the same way, mark your wormholes. And mark them in a way you're going to understand them. Like right now, we have ours
Alright, guys, good luck.
called Exadia. That's our wormhole in our base.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Force, reach out.
So we have bookmark. We're all shared bookmarks that we can all can look at. Yeah.
We'll absolutely do that. I got good bookmark. Thanks.
Sweet. Alright, guys, good luck. Well, they seem like, I don't know, they're smaller than us.
They have like 10 pilots max. Nullsex. Well, they're not. That bubble's not one of their friends, and that's where the.
Yeah, the tower in there is somebody else. That's not them.
We should have got him blown up the tower.
Well, that
Hey,
one.
you know what?
No, that was my biggest worry.
Yeah.
That's their pandemic horde. Is that bubble? So that was my biggest worry, was that we're gonna piss off pandemic horde.
Right? No, they're not gonna hold that one for very long.
No.
Nothing back. What do we want to be nice or something? Take what you can.
I'll pay out for the court on everyone that came.
Well, I can say there's no honor amongst thieves, but I'd say we took the high road there.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
I really liked it because when we were a corp like this and doing the C1, it would have been nice to have another corp. Like, not saying that they would come and threaten us, but come and help us, I should say. So it was kind of cool to do it to them. But still, not as fun.
I didn't have to blow instant ammo.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah. It was. We got some of our time paid for. We got our kill. We got to practice our fleet action. And we didn't
Got to
kill.
make Keaton freak the fuck out. Great, good job, everybody.
It turned into a station. If we had to kill the station, we probably would have burned 50 to 100 million. Yeah, I got this noggin now, so. Yeah.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna call it for tonight. Just because this was kind of an impromptu stream, and I've kind of been playing the entire game the whole day, and it's just I don't, especially starting out again. I don't want to burn myself out. So, I might probably just do some little refuges, nothing serious. The goal was to just stream for the event and get recorded. Hopefully there was combat. There was not, but it was a good experience for us. Practice as a corp, which is great. Please let me know if you have any questions or comments of what we should have done better. We're still trying to work better together and be more cohesive. But thank you for joining. Appreciate you guys coming. Check out our YouTube, Instagram, mainly our YouTube and Twitch for the latest streams. I will be having another D&D episode posted. And with our D&D, I'm trying to start recording the combats too of our figures. We don't have figurines technically for our characters. We're just using random figures, but trying to do that so it's more immersive, right? With you guys and listening. I enjoyed it when I was listening. I listened to a lot of Critical Role, and when I watched it, it was better for me rather than just listening, and I got to see the reactions of people. So eventually, right now we are just doing the combat. Eventually, the goal is to try to stream the whole sessions. That's the future. But right now, trying to do combat and stuff like that. But check out our YouTube at Mixed Gaming 190. Check out the old streams on Twitch of our EVE Online or my New World. Thank you for joining. Have a great night.